Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls.
the boys are back, baby. The boys are back, baby.
Live, 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 live.
And as always, we're giving y'all time to get into the conversation, to be a part of the conversation. So go ahead now, as we're waiting, share this. Even if you're watching on the replay right now, while you're watching this again, share this. As y'all know, we got a goal. We got a goal we're trying to reach. We trying to reach at least 1,000 subscribers by the end of this season, season two. So, as always, we can't do it without you,
I think that's something. I think that's more than possible.
man. Our goal was 100 by the end of last, and boom. So, I think we could do it.
Yeah, I think that's something that's more than possible for us to accomplish.
Get the chat ready, Keys. Yo,
What's going on, Keys?
make sure we giving time for the people to get in here tonight. We got a conversation tonight.
Oh yeah, we got a good one tonight.
We
I
got
think
a
it's not
conversation
just a
tonight.
good one, but a needed one.
Oh yeah. He said this app so fed. Oh man, what happened? They probably already trying to demonetize and take us down for this one.
Just because of the title, they like, wait a minute, y'all talking about what?
Ooh, excuse me, y'all. So sorry.
Bless you, bless you.
God Abba. Thank you. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. I'm kidding.
Just like Keys
But
did, y'all tap in, let us know what y'all doing, where y'all watching from.
yes,
We
sir.
know it's a nice Tuesday night. If you're in Orlando, it's cold. It's cold here in Florida. If you're anywhere in the state of Florida, it's cold. All right, that's just an update from where we're at.
Oh man, I'm talking about freezing in this state, man.
I think we finally got what was around the United States last week. I think it done migrated it way down here. So
Hey, Keith, you need to change your username because you know everything is visible now, man. We are
everything
fed now. We are fed. We are
we
fed
tapped
case
in with
waiting to
them.
happen now.
We
Listen,
tapped
we're
in.
still
We
giving the
tapped in
people
with them.
time to get in. Still giving the people time to get in. Again, man, we got a doozy of a conversation today. So we want to be fluid. We want to be open. We want to be out there. We want to have time to really break down the conversation at hand
Yeah.
for today. We got Sterling Stevenson on. What's good? What's good? Put that down. God, leave. Make sure we good. So I can stop losing focus. Let's turn that around. But again, the conversation today, man, we're talking about something that's heavy on the nation right now. It's heavy on the world right now. We're having a conversation on the ICE raids, the immigration crackdowns, all of that good stuff. So it's a conversation that needs to be had. Not tonight with you two. Listen, man.
Hey,
We
anytime
still
you tap
listen.
in,
We come on, man. We still gonna be us during this conversation, all right? Cause it's gonna be a
you,
doozy.
so I think tonight conversation, drip really comes from something that people across the world are feeling. Right. I don't think this is something that's just touching, you know, a certain person. Like this is affecting, I mean, groups of people across the world, across our country rather. And I think the urgency behind it, the confusion behind it, is really the confusion behind it. That is what we're coming to talk about tonight. I mean, from videos, screenshots, I mean, it's so much out there that you got to really cipher through and try to figure out, well, what the hell is going on in the country? It's almost like every morning you wake up, or I mean, hell, every hour that you're just living your normal life, you open your phone or you'll get a notification that somebody that got gunned down by ICE agents, or somebody's families are being completely torn apart, kids are being left at school unattended. Like, that's what we talking about tonight. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
it's going to get crazy, drip.
And I want to preference this conversation first by starting and saying we extend our condolences to the family of Alex Preddy and Renee Nicole Good, two people who have lost their lives in the state of Minnesota within the last month, man, over some senseless, crazy acts of ICE, Border Patrol. I think right now, a thing that's happening for people or the people who are now outside or now inside of this is they're finally getting a sense of what we've been going through. And by we, I mean African Americans
Yep.
for so many years. The thing we've been fighting, the things that we've been saying for so long that nobody wanted to listen to,
Yep.
people are finally starting to see. Okay, it again, as you said, it's not just affecting one people now. It's not just affecting one people. It's not just affecting one race of people, one group of people, one anything. It's affecting everybody now. White people are getting confused with Latinos. Black people are getting confused with Dominicans.
It's getting
Like
it's crazy.
everybody is starting to get confused with somebody who doesn't belong here or who's illegally here because we have to 100% preference that there's a difference between not being here legally and just not belonging here.
Yep.
As Trump puts it, Trump just say all y'all don't belong here. No, 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 no.
You can't say that. You can't do that.
You know, so it's one of the things where we have to acknowledge, for one, it's coming from a federal standpoint. It's coming from the top down, not the down up. It's not like these are things that are being carried out and the top doesn't know about it. So they're now scrambling to be like, oh my God, what the hell is going on?
No. The top enforcing it. He's standing on it.
Clearly, the powers that be are using extreme tactics to stay in control. And that is the case.
Yeah.
But a lot of this,
There
a lot of this goes beyond sometimes just staying in power because we know. Well, I won't say we know, but a lot of people know that if you go back and look at the 20 Trump's first election, that was 2016. So 2016 election, and then you go back and look at his 2023 24 election. If you look at those numbers, a lot of the numbers weren't predominantly whites. And a lot of people like to brush over that and look past it and all of that. There were a lot of Latinos for Trump.
yeah.
He built his platform on saying, I want to build a wall. And these people still voted for him.
And it wasn't like he was he and that's one thing about Trump that no matter how anyone may feel about him, one thing that you can say is he up front. He telling you exactly what his plan is, and he made it very known what his stance was, how he felt about it, what he was gonna do. He made it
From
known
day
that's
one.
gonna be come on from day one. This gonna be the first thing I do. You let me in office, I'm building a wall, and that's why a lot of this is shocking to us in a way, but I don't think the shock is what's necessarily happening because again, Trump has already shown us he will do what he said he gonna do. I think it's the reality of like, oh shit, this is happened. Not this is happening, but like this is already happened. Like this is something that you can literally drive around on just normal streets that you'll see kids normally just playing games and playing on. ICE agents are ripping people out of homes. Like, oh shit, this man really said that this was gonna be what he did, and Lord and behold,
And it
he did
really
it.
hit and it really hits close to home because it's hitting close to home.
That's good. That's good.
We literally got ICE agents riding around in Central Florida, in the east side of Orlando, in Kissimmee, in Apopka, in all of these places. We I was watching the news, Well, I always watch the news, so it's kind of hard to be like I was watching the news, but I was watching the news, bro, and the news was saying that against the will of Orange County federal government, they're trying to put an ICE detention center here in Central Florida.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw that. I saw that as well.
They're trying to buy a warehouse in order to put a new ICE detention center here in Florida when they've already crowded up the Orange County, Osceola County, Seminole County, all they jails with because the thing is, it's not just an ICE mandate. A lot of the cities are doing it too.
Yes.
So a lot of these immigration holds aren't just from ICE coming in and sweeping the thing through. It was one thing for him to say, it's another for us to see it happen. Yes, but do we and this is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound nuts. This is gonna sound nuts. Drip. This is gonna sound nuts. Y'all hear me out. Don't you respect a man more for saying that he gonna do something than he do it?
And that's it right there. You oftentimes see politicians be the ones that say they gonna do something, or they'll try to give you the illusion that they're doing what they said they're gonna do, and then come to find out they're not. Trump has been a politician everything that he's told y'all he was gonna do, and that he ran his election on, he's doing. And and I think that's the conversation, Drip, that gets kind of like, okay, now let's talk for real. Because what's the problem with that? I thought that's what was wanted from your president or from your politicians. Like, I thought we wanted them to say, hey, this is what we want, this is what's going on. I'm gonna stand on that.
They created alligator Alcatraz. I will say this, Chris said it first. It's such a shocker because many people are experiencing what we have for a few years now, and it's being televised. Bro, who was it? Who was it that said the revolution must be televised?
Mm. I don't know who was that. Y'all drop in the comments who that was.
Somebody, a wise man once said, you know, when people don't know what they tell me, when people don't know who it is, they just be like a wise man. A wise man once said, the revolution shall be televised. And right now, and not just right now, I think since 2020, this nigga said Fred Hampton.
Hampton.
Fred Hampton. I probably could have took Kurt Franklin because he got a song called Revolution. But Fred Hampton,
Yeah. That was that was a hell of a choice.
was it Kendrick? Kendrick did put it on the track as a what do they call them?
Sound bite.
You can say soundbite. You could say Gil Saint Gil. There you go, right there.
Gil.
Gil Saint Heron.
Gil said
You
it.
got
Gil said it.
no. Fred Hampton did say that. Hold on now. Hold on.
And y'all see
This why they tell you to know what you talk about before you just go on your show and just be talking and stuff.
Hey, but thank God for an audience that tap in and can help some brothers out figure some things through.
Yep. Gil Scott Heron. Gil Scott Heron. Was he on Heron or was his name Heron?
Whichever one it was, Gil said some powerful shit, didn't he?
But yes, that. So when we take into account all of these things, right, and all of these things we've said, our boys better get in tune with that third eye. Real quick, thank y'all. Real quick, while we here, thank y'all for y'all comments. Keep them coming. Make sure y'all sharing it. Make sure y'all are putting this out here. We need this conversation to continue to grow. So share this right now. Share
Share,
this
share,
right
share.
now. Share this right now. Get the people here and let's say, hey, these are some young guys having a very wise and intelligent conversation. Let's share
Tap
this.
in.
Let's share this. Share it. Share it. Share it. Share it.
Tap, 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 tap.
Let's share it. No, for real. I saw Gil. I thought. Okay, Gilbert
Yeah.
Arenas.
Yeah.
That's what I
Gil.
thought at first. Gil. But getting back to the subject matter at hand. So the what's happening right now? What's happening right now is again all that we've said. What's happening right now is a lot of people are finally experiencing what we as a people, and by we, as I said before, we as blacks, we as African Americans, this is what we've experienced for so long. Since George, no, since Trayvon Martin, when Trayvon, just because he was a black boy and in a predominantly white community or neighborhood, ever ever since that black boy had that Arizona and them Skittles and was mistaken for a criminal because of the color of his skin, ever since that, we started fighting a lot harder to say, listen, open your eyes and realize what the hell is really going on. And a lot of people avoided it because, again, it wasn't happening to them. It wasn't a situation that affected them. To them, it was a one in a million situation. For a lot of people, a lot of things are until it happens to me, I don't find it to be a problem. And that's a problem. Like a lot of people sit in a lot of situations and they see what other people are going through. They see the hell that other people are experiencing and they'll say, well, it ain't happening to me. So I'm going to still get my money. It ain't happening to me. So I'm going to still like, but until it happens to them, nothing ever really matters. And again, now we're finally seeing that. Now we're finally seeing it. Not just black people are dying, and not just black people, not just innocent black people are dying. Now you got innocent Latinos dying or being wounded and harmed. Now you have innocent white people dying or being wounded or harmed. Now you have innocent Italian people dying or being wounded and harmed. Like it goes beyond what it was before. I think if this happened, if these deaths happened to black people would be up in arms, but it wouldn't be what it is right now to have these people on corners in every city of the world saying the US is wrong for that. Not the city is wrong, the US is wrong. Because when George Floyd got killed, people weren't talking about the US, they were talking about Minnesota. They were talking about what was wrong in that city. Police reform needs to happen in this city because over the course of the years, many people have died in this city. We weren't talking about the nation. Now it's not an isolated incident. Nothing is ever a problem until it happens to them. And that is true. That is true. But the root and the core of all of this is Donald J. Trump. That's the core of all of this. Donald J. Trump.
I think the saddest part about him being the core of it is we as a people allowed him to come back and finish off what he said he wanted to do. We knew his plan when he left office. We allowed him to come back and finish out and do what he said he wanted to do. These are things that this man has been standing on, policies that he's believed in since he was running the first time around. So it makes it so crazy because people around the world are reacting, as Drip acknowledged, and saying, look at the US as a whole. And the reason they're able to say that is because the US has allowed, again, the US has allowed this president to do what he's doing. So that's why people can look at us and ooh, the US. Because we voted the man in. That's everybody know the way we do stuff in the U.S. We have votes. We got the electoral votes. We love history, so we can go through all that if y'all want to another episode. But we know how the voting system works, and people around the world understand that. So they looking at us and they saying, "Well, shit. I mean, America. That's what they wanted."
Yep.
So now when we watch this, Drip, because now when we go and travel other places, oh shit, you thought they was frowning down their faces on us before? Man, they looking at us now like, I don't want an American here. Because now we got this notion just about us as a people, and we have allowed this. We have allowed this man to put this notion on us that we are these egregious people that just want to just kick people out because oh they don't belong here. They shouldn't be here. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now from the DK podcast. We ain't say that. That's that man up there at the top.
You know what makes it worse though? You know what makes all of this worse? The fact that border patrol agents are arresting people and they're not at the damn border.
Bruh. Like what gives you the right?
We gonna play this video real quick and
Let's
because
play it.
this puts a lot into retrospect as well as to what's going on and why it's going on and why people have the permission to do it. This is the truth of what's really going on.
Immigration officers are being told that they can legally force entry into someone's home to make an arrest without a warrant signed by a judge, according to an Immigration and Customs Enforcement memo obtained by the Associated Press. This reverses years of guidance limiting their authority in deference to constitutional guarantees against government overreach. The memo instructs officers that administrative warrants alone are enough to enter a home using force if necessary to arrest someone with a final order of removal. That could pose a challenge to constitutional protections against illegal searches at a time when the administration is ramping up arrests in Minneapolis and around the country as the agency carries out President Donald Trump's mass deportations agenda. The memo itself has not been widely shared within the agency, according to a whistleblower complaint, but its contents have been used to train new ICE officers who are being deployed into cities and towns to implement Trump's immigration crackdown.
So play that video essentially to again reassure everybody as we already knew, but to again hone in the focus on what the hell is really going on. I think foreigners have a sense that majority of Americans don't side with Trump. The anti-Trump rallies are packed.
The anti-Trump rallies are packed just as much as the Trump rallies themselves are packed, right? Because once you go out there, they not about to ask you, hey, you support Trump? You an American? They tell you an American, they just gonna almost assume that, all right. I mean, because you can't even look at a black person and assume they don't necessarily support Trump because,
Not
again,
no more.
you've seen at his rallies so many African Americans stand up and try to, oh yeah, let's go Trump. That's just I don't know.
Man, I think the immigration enforcement it's really starting to become a thing to where the federal powers are now showing up more and more and more, not just on a federal level, but on a local level. Like, and again, we, as you preferenced already, bro, we're history buffs. We like history, we like civics, we like politics, economics, and all of those things. So if we can really focus and hone in on what's going on, right? We've always learned that when it comes down to all of this that we do, we have the federal level, the executive level, all of these different levels within our government. And a lot of things that, let's take weed for instance. Weed is federally illegal, but on a state level, any state has their own grounds for what they deem to want to do with it. So states such as California have said, we're going to legalize it on our level. So as long as you're in our state parameters, you can do whatever you want to do. Well, not whatever, but you can do these set of things on the rules list recreationally. You don't need a card, you don't need a permit, you don't need anything. Go have at it. Again, on a federal level, it's still illegal. You still can't get on no flight. You still can't be on a school ground. It can't be in no jet. It's still illegal federally. But the states are saying, well, we can do what we want to do. And when that gets confused with the federal government coming in, overpowering and just saying, we just gonna do what we want to do, that's where you start to get the quote unquote breach of power that upsets so many people. Because again, like, in what other country is shit like this happening?
Nowhere.
Well, we can't
Well,
say
not
nowhere because we
not nowhere, but
free Palestine, free Palestine.
I think it's because of the history of the American culture is one of the reasons why this is, I guess you can say, kind of highlighted or at the magnitude that it is because it's like, wait a minute, this going on in America? Like
Still,
this ain't
gotta add still
right. Still, this ain't a third world country. Like I thought they've established laws and rules and regulations to
against this.
prevent and again against these things. How is this still going on there? That's where the people around the world are like, what the fuck, US? You guys got to, I thought you guys had moved up. And it looked like we going back.
And then now you go back to the sense of fear as a people. Because again, you don't know who door they gonna come knock on.
Yep.
You don't know, and even if they knock on your door and you're legal, you don't know what they're gonna do to you still. Just
Yeah.
because of how they feel that you look, and they just feel like, I think you're illegal. Like that's the issue. That's martial law. That is. And again, martial law is one of those loopholes, or it's one of those things that were put into existence for special times,
Yeah.
for emergency circumstances. So you got somebody who's in office, who's found loopholes, who's found detours, who's found a way to put his own asphalt over a pothole and ride over it.
Come on, man.
And he's
Come on,
setting
man.
laws, he's setting parameters, he's setting things that, again, are wounding the country at hand that he's supposed to be serving.
He's supposed to be. And that right there, you're supposed to be serving this country in the office, in any type of political office that you're in.
You are
You
a
are in
public servant.
servitude. Come on, man. So this is how you're serving your country. And it make it so sad and sick is because he proud. You not seeing no
He's
reluctancy on
proud
his
to be an
face.
American, where at least he know he free because he white. And he won't forget the men who died who gave that right to him. Okay. Okay.
Because that's the reality of how he's looking at things, right? He not, because even far after he's removed from presidency, he gon' he not worried about being touched.
And you know why? Is because the same laws and governances that apply to a sitting president applies to a president once he's out of office.
Bingo.
Go look it up, guys. Test me on it. Test me on it. Try me. Go ask Google. The same laws and parameters that extend to unless he declines it, the same thing that extends to a sitting president extends to a former president. So again, the protections, the out man, it sucks because again, and I can't stress it enough. We can't stress it enough. Our people have been seeing this for so long.
Living it, man.
We've been living this for so long. So the awareness that's now heightened, I think for me personally, it kind of frustrates me.
Mm.
Like it's kind of frustrating now. He actually is worried about being touched. He knows he has to win mids. If not, that boy worried about being impeached. He's been impeached before.
Process is
Impeachment don't mean nothing. You still got to go through the process of removal.
yeah. And by the time they get done with it, he'll already be wrapped up in a term in his 4 years.
So it's again, it's frustrating. It's for me at least. I can't speak for, and I won't speak for the black community. I won't speak for African Americans in general. I'll speak for my African American ass. My black ass is what I'm gonna speak for. And my black ass is now frustrated. Because again, we've been saying this for so long. And it may not be we out of our own mouths personally as the DK podcast, as Chris, as Dre, but as a people,
As a people, as a community.
no, he's stepping on the Constitution and abusing the use of executive power to prevent him having to get congressional support. He's just doing whatever he wants with no accountability. I'm done now. I'm game. And
And
again,
I
all
think,
it's all just frustrating. Go ahead, Drip.
yeah, I think that's honestly that's a very good word to kind of sum
I
up
need a damn cigarette.
the overall. That's what you do when you're frustrated, right? To the cigarette smokers, they go out there and smoke them a pack or
Smoke me a
two a day.
goddamn Newport. Shit.
But I think that's the best probably description of how we should feel as a black people, as a black community is frustrated. Like, oh, now you get it. You everybody, we've all had that time to where you've told somebody something and they still went and did it. And you was like, oh, now you see what I was talking about. Right? That's kind of how we're all looking at the world now. Is like, oh, now y'all, okay, now y'all get it.
And
But
then and to say all of this real quick, and you can continue. We preference all of this by saying we're not. If you're just now tuning in, if you fast forward it to 30 minutes in and you're just now tuning in, real quick, we're not saying anything negative. We're not saying anything bad about what's happening. Rewind, go back and listen to all the good we've said. Okay, please. Rewind and listen to all the good. All we're saying is now, after we've got all of that out of the way, let's get back to the conversation at hand again about our community as it pertains to what's going on around the ICE situations, and not just the ICE situations, but how border enforcement or martial police are now killing different groups and races of people. Go ahead, Drip.
I mean, no, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's
I'm,
it.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I think.
Because I thought about it. Because I thought while we were talking, if people skim and fast forward through, they'll hear us talk about, oh, well, we've been going through this for so long. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Don't just get to that part and think that we're saying, oh, ICE ain't got no. No. ICE is wrong. Trump is wrong. Everybody wrong. But we've been saying this for so long. And we hate that it takes for this for people to actually, what was the old thing? Be woke. Because now it ain't just black people who woke. White people on the side of the corner saying the same thing. Now, wait a minute now. Cindy Lou
I
wasn't.
mean, and honestly, it takes that for some people, and it's sad to say, but that's the reality of it. Is sometimes it takes a person to have to go through a thing to realize a thing is real, right? And this is what we're seeing now. Is we've been telling people this, but I mean, when you're able to hug your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your niece, your nephew, because they haven't gotten gunned down
Say that part
or
again.
they haven't.
It
Say
stuttered
it
a
again,
bit.
Drew.
Say that part again. It stuttered a bit after the
I mean,
hug your auntie and uncles.
yeah, I mean, when you have the opportunity to actually go home every night and hug your family members, and you don't have to think about the memory of watching them getting gunned because you got to think about, man, when African Americans get killed, a lot of the times you got the body cam footage or you got somebody that recorded. So now this footage lives on the internet forever. So when you haven't had to deal with that, you kind of get tone deaf to it in a way. It's like, oh man, that's just them black folks talking. But now when you turn on the
Ooh,
news,
tone deaf.
come on now. Now when you turn on the news and you like, wait a minute, he looked like me. Now you grab for you. What are we gonna do? What's going on here? No, 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 no. What happened when we was protesting in the streets? What happened when we was rallying for our family members? When we were doing all of that? Wasn't no support then? And again, this is not to say that this is not a, and I think this is a good way to put it, Drip. This isn't like a, ooh, aha, look at y'all. Nah, because we've never wanted to come to this. Whoa. That's why we were fighting so hard.
Because we didn't
We
want
want,
other people to have to deal with
come
this.
on. We
We didn't
wanted
want.
y'all to stop at us. We like, listen, man, this getting bad. Y'all
We
ain't
were
want to
like,
listen.
listen, Poppy, listen to us,
Poppy,
Poppy.
mommy.
All right,
But nobody wanted to listen.
all right,
And now the frustration comes from, damn, now y'all got to go through what we done been through for years.
bro. Man, and the political side of it all is starting to throw fuel on the fire. Because again, oh my God, that's good, Keith. And we still fighting in the midst of it all. Because let's not forget that our people still are dying at the hands of the police.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just not being televised as much anymore because it's not hot news. Let's not forget that now.
Because now it's they people.
Let's not forget that now. So it's 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 frustrating. And it's not even to say the least. It's overall just frustrating. Because as you said, we didn't want it to come down to this for anybody else.
No.
Like for nobody else that we want it to be like, again, because it's not an aha moment.
It's not a
It's not.
gotcha.
It's not. See, happy to you now. It's not that anymore. So while we're here, we still got people tuned in. People, tap in. Let us know how y'all are feeling on this. Um, There's a lot again that is going on, man. It's a lot that we're all facing as a people, not just our people, but as a people, as citizens of the United States, bro. Like there's a lot that we're all going through. Um, Even for dual citizens.
Yeah.
Like it's to a point that ICE ain't even respecting dual citizenship. Like
And imagine how that feels for them, right? To have gone through the process of becoming a dual citizen, and then all of a sudden, all of the work and all the time and all the effort that you put in to become a dual citizen, now it's like, oh no, we not even worried about that. You need to go back. Like, come on, man. We there's no line in the sand anymore, right? There that line in the sand that, okay, we're not gonna cross this line. There's certain people that, we won't touch. We'll just kind of look over. We're just gonna focus on. They're not just focused on the drug dealers and the killers and all of that. No, they taking moms and
all of
dads
them.
and abuelas and tias and tia, like, and
That was good. You know a
that's
lot of Spanish.
come on, man.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
that's
I'm
not.
sorry, y'all. We still us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We
I
still
am
us. We still
sorry.
us. We
I'm
still us.
sorry. I didn't know that nigga knew that much Spanish. I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah. Just a little
He
bit. Un
did
poquito.
Tia,
Un
Theo.
poquito.
I didn't know.
Un
Un
poquito. Un
poquito,
poquito.
poquito, un
Yeah, sí,
poquito, un
sí. Sí,
poquito.
bueno, sí, bueno, sí, bueno. Sí,
Ah!
bueno.
Hey, muy poquito.
Sí.
All right. Let's stop now.
Sí.
Let's stop now.
No,
Yeah,
bueno.
don't be no, don't be no. Yeah.
Buenos tardes. All right, but no, for real.
What that mean? What that
Uh,
mean? What that mean?
I think that's a good night one. No, buenos noches. No, no,
I,
no. Buenos noches is good morning.
I thought that was good nachos.
No, that's not. No. That's not good nachos. That's racist. So
Hey, what they
DK
say? What they say?
podcast.
What they say? Reel it in.
Reel it in there. Yeah, all right, buddy. There we go.
Reel it in. Reel
But I
it
mean,
in.
listen, man, that was a good point though with that dual citizenship, because I can imagine, man, they never mind. Ooh,
Fire discussion, fellas. This Paul. Oh my God, this been Paul this whole time, man. Thank you, Paul.
man, Paul from
Thank
the
you,
bald
Paul.
headed
Thank you,
barbershop.
man.
That's what Sterling from too. Is Sterling still in the chat? He was tapped in earlier.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all tune in to Bald Headed Barbershop Mondays at 7.
7
Mondays at
o'clock.
7. Mondays at 7. They have great discussions such as these. Their discussion on this Monday coming up will be also about this. It's going to be a great in-depth conversation. They old. Them niggas old, all right?
Them niggas
So,
old. Them niggas smooth though. Them niggas smooth old niggas.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, yeah. They smooth, but they old.
They old.
Niggas are old. We are young. They are old, okay? Only one ain't old is I ain't gonna do that to them. I ain't gonna do that. I was just joking, guys. I was just joking, fella. I was just
Hey,
joking.
I mean they do it today too. They did it to themselves on their episode though.
Yeah, them niggas old, man.
Them niggas
Them
old.
niggas old. Them niggas old. Them niggas old. Them niggas old. Anybody, you know what I say? Anybody over the age of 50, you
Old.
old. All right.
I don't care if
You
you
are.
51. You old.
I wouldn't care if you was 50 in 3 days. You are.
You old. The moment you hit 50, you old.
All right, man. What we say? What we say? Reel it in.
Reel it in. Very reel
Reel
it
it
in.
in.
But yeah, I mean, this Paul. Now that I know that was Paul, I'm gonna go to his comment that he just said. ICE was in the Orlando area near Powers and Silver Star Road, and I saw that. I think a lot of us in Orlando saw that on social media. The ICE, they were hitting Silver Star, Pine Hills Road,
They
and if
was going
anybody
to
knows
get.
anything about Orlando, that side of town is a predominantly Haitian community. So when you think about
And
they
they actually
know,
be here legally.
and they actually be here legally.
They
But
actually be here legally, bro.
what this goes to show you is ICE knows where in these cities to go to get certain people. When they were looking for the Spanish people, guess where they went? They went to Kissimmee. Okay? When they was looking for the poppies,
Pause it.
okay?
Wait now.
When they was looking for the poppies and the mommies, they went to Kissimmee. They went
They
to the
went
east
Kissimmee
side.
to the east side. Okay.
Okay. And again, this is not this is
isn't
the reality
racism.
of it.
Okay. We're not being
ICE
racist. We're being
ICE
real.
knows where to go in your city. When they're coming to hit your city, they're not just hitting a certain side of town. So when you post, Oh, Ice by my house. I know. Oh, you stay over there by them Haitians.
All right.
Now I know. You over there by them Haitians. Over there in Pine Hills and Silver Star. You over there by them Haitians. Oh, Ice over here in Kissimmee. Oh, you over there staying in the resorts. You live over there out of the hotels. You live in a hotel. You over there talking about something. You saw Ice. You must be in a hotel. You must be cheating or something. Because why you know Ice in Kissimmee? Ain't nothing in Kissimmee besides hotels and Disney. I know you ain't at Disney.
Airbnbs. Don't forget the Airbnbs.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Got to remember the Airbnbs.
Yeah. So what are you doing out there in Kissimmee?
Paul said we call it wisdom and seasoning. Paul, I call it old.
Old.
Okay. It's great wisdom, great seasoning. You know, it's like Sazon, great seasoning. Seasoned salt, great seasoning. You can put it on a lot.
Allow it.
So allow it. All right. You can listen now. Seasoning is good. Y'all niggas old, man. Y'all
niggas old, man.
Y'all niggas old.
I know Sterling not in the conversation because he would have definitely tapped in and let it be known.
He got us by now.
He'd have got in and let it be known, boy. So Paul, you by yourself, so you need to just go ahead and leave it alone.
Hold on, fellas. It is not wisdom. It is seasoning. You can't make your life depend on just being old.
Hey man, y'all, that is really how Sterling talks. So if you haven't heard it, tune in to the Bald-Headed Barbershop on Mondays at 7:00, and I guarantee you the first thing you're gonna hear is "Welcome to season 4,
episode 2 of the Bald-Headed Barbershop."
That's the only way you get the lows in the. That's the only.
This is not a conversation. This is a ride. We're about to go.
Come on, man.
This is not a conversation. It's a state of mind. If you're on this flight right now, we'll be digressing at 35.
I swear to God, Sterling Stevenson is supposed to be a pilot in another life. Sterling ass was supposed to be in that bib.
The altitude will be changing at about 3,000 miles up ahead. Welcome to Southwest Airlines. Thank you so much for flying with us. We have
you got to do that.
Hey, you're flying the best with the.
We have a 5-hour flight ahead. We're headed.
I'm telling you. Hey, y'all ain't Paul. Get Sterling in here, man. Get Sterling in the chat, boy.
We have a 5-hour flight ahead.
There you go, Chris. There you go. Here, watch out. Hey, boy, we love the Bald-Headed Barbershop, man. Them boys be keeping us rolling.
Man, I'm telling you, boy, you hear a voice like that coming.
Thank you for flying with us here at Southwest Airlines.
I'm telling you, boy, you.
Hey, Keith, I automatically know I'm making it because God is driving this plane. That is the voice of God I just heard on the speaker. You're not about to tell me nigga got on that bitch saying,
"Welcome to Southwest
Airlines." I know God just got on the intercom, boy. I know I'm getting
that nigga Sterling Steven got the voice of God on it. I know we making it. We making it. We good.
Wherever we going, we getting there, man. Woo. Jesus,
that's
man.
Good, boy. That's good.
Make sure y'all tune in to Bald-Headed Barbershop Mondays 7 p.m., bro. Mondays 7 p.m.
That's a good, man. We needed that comedy break. Well, I know Sterling gonna get us. So y'all can expect not this episode that's coming Monday, but they following episode. You can expect they gonna say something about the DK podcast. They gonna be Sterling is going to make sure
we about to start a podcast battle in this.
Hey, I'm telling you, and guess what?
Back and forth.
We going back and forth. May the best one win, boy.
Back, forth and forward.
That been Keith. I'm safe, God. We land.
Hey.
And now we'll be landing. Make sure you put on your seatbelts. Click on as soon as the button comes above.
Drew, I might not need to put my seatbelt on. That nigga get on there and tell me to put my seatbelt. I might like, nigga, you driving.
Nigga, God is here. I don't need to put a seatbelt on.
You mean put your seatbelt on? God is driving my plane. You crazy? Hey. I'm walking around and all that, man.
You've made it safely to your destination.
They
Please
honestly
wait for
just
the
need
flight attendant to tell you to get your back down from the top.
they just need to record your voice Sterling and just run it on planes all across the world. You need to just sell your voice to planes. Just get all the pilot codes and everything that pilots say. Just run your voice. I guarantee you flights will go up around the world.
Say less. Hey man, listen again, y'all. Tune in. Mondays, 7 p.m. to the Ball Headed Barbershop, man. Damn, that was good, man. That was good. Antonio, yes, you've missed a lot. You're almost an hour late.
Oh, Tonio. Yeah, man.
Oh man, we talking about your boy.
Tonio, can you tap in right
Oh
now?
my
Can you
God,
join?
please, Tony, are you?
Can
Bro,
you join? Chris, can we can get you a link sent and we can get you on a conversation right now and get your
text him.
thoughts. If y'all don't know, Antonio is an avid Trump supporter. He is a Trump supporter in all aspects, and he's an African American male. And the reason I'm giving all that information is because, as we were earlier talking about the African American support for Donald Trump and the why behind it, this is a guy that can get on here and maybe shed some light to why he is a Trump supporter. So we're gonna reach out to him and see. Drip, did they give us any They gave us any sit with it?
Oh, sit with this. Remember, you can't say sit with it because
Oh,
sit with this. That's the segment. Sit with this. So this week, sit with this. This is where the conversation starts being about I specifically. So the questions for this week is sharing. Here we go. Oh my God. Sterling will be back up.
now see, this is his own boy. Now, see, see what I'm talking about? Now, this is his boy. Talking about he the backup voice for the Dark Vader.
Oh Lord Jesus.
You know, Paul, I actually heard they casted him first. It's just he was double booked
He had a
because
prior engagement.
he had to play the voice of God in being Almighty.
Tonio, text Dre your email. Text Dre your email. Text Dre your email. We gonna get you on here.
No, there you go.
Anybody else as well, man. Y'all know we love guests, man. If y'all want to tap in, if y'all have any insight to the conversation,
I about to say,
man.
Sterling, you might not have to wait till Monday, man. If you want to clap back now, man, you and Paul, man, y'all can get on here, man. I mean, we can take a hit or two. Believe me, y'all just better be ready to take them ones we gonna throw back.
Just text us your email. Text your email. He said, "I'm gonna get y'all." It's so on.
We still early. We only 50 minutes,
I was
55
about to
minutes
say we
in,
on
50
time. We
minutes
still got
in.
some time to go, y'all. So
We
again,
still
the
got time.
conversation, y'all know these are conversations that we have with y'all, for y'all, because of y'all. It's not
Hey!
just stuff that we feel; it's stuff that we see that
Shabada.
everybody is affected by. Obo so
Haba.
hey,
This nigga
I
Sterling
felt
said
that.
I'm shadow. What is
Oh,
he?
I felt that. Shatabakasi.
Yeah, ho. Ah, hey.
Okay, no. I know by now Antonio Tony. He done seen the
Yeah, so he ain't sent me nothing yet.
God, great God. While we wait though, I'm gonna be honest with you. Our sit with this come based on what we were supposed to talk about, and I'm gonna tell you, we went way past our script and our layout. So because of that, I'm gonna give y'all a different sit with this. Um, this sit with this is going to ask the question: at what point? Oh no, this is a good one. At what point does warning turn into harm?
I got his email, Chris. I'm sending it to you now.
Uh-oh. While we
You said
while we
at
getting him in here,
you said at what point does warning turn into? Say that again for me.
at what point does warning turn into harm? Because again, remember our community, we've been warning people for so long. And remember, we've had to keep giving the pretext of we're not saying that, aha, we're not saying it finally happened to you. We're not saying, like, we've been saying this for so long. So when does that warning shot finally turn into a problem, turn into harm, turn into, I don't know if this is the right word, but self degradation? Sterling, I know you know what that means. Tell me if I use that correctly. Please tell me if I said that correctly.
I oof. I think honestly, Drip, we're kind of at that point now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we've warned y'all so much to the point to where now it's past the state of warning. I can't warn you no more because now it's here.
Antonio,
And
the
that
invite has been sent, brother.
and I think that's what really like makes that one like a really like you really got to sit with it and really kind of like think on it as like, well, I mean, your goal in warning a person, ooh, this about to be this that was very good. Sit with it. Your ultimate goal in warning a person in any aspect of life, right? If you're on the road, you blow your horn, you're trying to warn a person, hey, you're getting over in my lane, watch out, right? If you're walking down the aisle at a grocery store, oh, excuse me, you're warning the person, hey, I'm coming through, right? A point of warning a person is always to let a person know, hey, harm is in the way. Harm is not always something that gotta necessarily mean afflicted pain. Harm can be emotional.
Ooh, that
Harm
is
can
good.
be harm can be when threat turns to damage. That's a good one too. That's a good
Auntie
one, Paul.
Reed's tapping in. Welcome in, baby. I ain't seen your name all season, baby.
What's up, IT?
Hey,
What's up,
girl.
IT? So when you think about what warning is, it's like a threat is ahead, right? And I think Paul just put it in a great kind of context is warning turns to harm when threat turns to damage. So I'm warning you because hey, I'm coming through, you coming over, there's something that's in proximity and there's an immediate threat that you need to be warned about.
Jeez, man. What are the people saying? This is your chance as our audience, as our crowd, as our viewership to tap in. Tell us, what do you think? When does, as Paul said, which was good, warning turns to harm when threat turns to damage? And uh Sterling corrected me and told me I was wrong as hell. It's not self degradation. That's not what I should have said. But it's more so self fueling prophecy. And again, it really comes down now to a lot of this stuff is, oh my God, that's good, Sterling. Self fueling prophecy, because a lot of this fans the flame of what Trump already echoed and said that he was going to do. He already stated the prophecy in which when he said, I'm putting a border around our country.
He never hid what his plans were.
Bro, we go to church too much. Let me say that real quick, because we be saying stuff and we be like, oh my God, that's deep, and we be just talking to
That's that
ourselves.
that's that church in us. That's that church in us.
We
That's
said,
that church in us.
that's good, that's good.
We don't even get it out. We just know what we about to say, about to just minister to the people of God in the room. So we just thank God for what he just dropped on our hearts. We recognize that all good things come from the hey, Hadadabo! Y'all better don't get me started.
Listen, man.
Antonio said he's loading in right now. You should
He
see him in
said
a
he
minute,
never
Drip.
lied about his objective, and he never did. He's never lied about his objective. He never not once said, "No, I'm not trying to do Project 2025." He never said that. Never. His camp may have came out and said it. His team may have came out and said it. But Trump
But
never said, "I ain't trying to do Project 2025." Shit.
and that's why I'm so glad we got somebody that's about to join the conversation that again has been somebody that I've seen on social media. He literally sends me DMs weekly
Us,
of
us, us.
you get him too? Okay. So he might as well just go ahead and just start a group chat then because he literally sends videos weekly to us about Trump, about policies and misunderstandings that we have about Trump. So I'm really looking forward to him loading in here and seeing we
And
got some
and watch
stuff.
this. Ooh, because this is gonna be good. I don't want to give too much
Did
about
it, you did it again.
I don't want to give yeah, I did. That's that church, boy. That's that church in me. I don't want to give too much about um Bald-Headed Barbershops episode because I want y'all to tune in. Y'all have to tune in because that's a great one. But one of the things that they said when filming was the fact that a lot of these situations um are really only situations again because people now sense the fear,
Mm.
because fear is the main thing that's driving a lot of this. The fact that people are scared is what's like, damn,
Feel make you do some shit, man.
bro, bump the it could happen to me. I'm just scared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared it could happen to my brother, my cousin, my sister, my mama. If she got a little
And
tint to her skin, she may look like somebody that they think is illegal.
and I think Drip that all goes back to the point of these are the things because you just full circled to the point that I made earlier in when you have the ability to go on family members every night and as a people as an African American community we've had to literally watch our aunties uncles brothers sisters cousins moms dads get slain on camera like
Bro, you know what's crazy? And I don't we have this podcast to give our personal views and opinions and our personal antidotes. And I oftentimes don't like to give a lot of our antidotes because I feel like sometimes like people can take things different ways. So our antidotes that we feel like attribute to the situation at hand don't really attribute to the situation. But I feel like this one does. Drip, you know this story. In middle school, sixth grade year, we're in the sixth grade hallway. Walking down the hallway. We're talking, chatting, chilling, all of this stuff. And this all comes down to the racism that people don't think is there that is actually there. This is literally, we're in sixth grade when? 2010, 2011.
yeah man it's been a minute
We're walking down the hallway, getting to our sixth, seventh period class, chit chatting, hanging out, all of this stuff. And all of a sudden, this kid walks up to me. You's a ugly nigga. Sixth grade. Random kid. Never seen him a day in my life. Don't know him. I know him now because I got a court case because of him, but random kid that I didn't know anything about.
context a white kid
White kid. Swing on him, press charges, all of that stuff. But the racism, a lot of people think that this stuff doesn't extend to this generation. A lot of people think that this stuff doesn't extend to people of our age because they feel like, what have you gone through for you to say that this country is this, that these people are this, that these, that, like, what have you experienced? And it's oftentimes to where the experiences speak more so to what we've gone through. The experience aren't necessarily baked or inscribed in a big narrative. It doesn't have to be, oh, my homeboy got killed by the cops. It doesn't have to be, oh, my homeboy or my cousin, my sister, my. It doesn't even have to be me, because now what's different than what was before is social media. We see all of these things happen. So it's hard not to say I don't feel it when I see all of these things happen.
Social media is definitely one of the things that I think we all talk about so much, and how it's changed society as a whole, because now there's literally nothing. You can't even say almost nothing. There's literally nothing that you can do that is not being recorded somewhere somehow, and you don't even realize it, right? And now you live with, before social media, certain things will happen in certain parts of the country to where you'll never know about it. You wouldn't even have known about it. I mean, the local news might have got a story in that particular town, in that particular city, but you weren't hearing about it in your city. But now, forget the news. You get on Instagram, you get on you get on X, you get on Facebook, you get on whatever social media platform you want to. You gonna have all the information right there in front of you,
Right there.
at your disposal. The video, Charlie Kirk got killed, man. That video is all over the world.
Like that.
You know,
Literally, about 5 minutes after the man got killed, a video
I
was
mean,
online.
George Floyd video all over the world. Like, these are things to where it's inevitable, and
Antonio,
that's
we
what.
still waiting for you, baby. Come on
Still
now.
waiting for you, man. You just was typing in the messages, but you ain't say nothing. So these are things to where it's like, it's sad to say that it's like social media has really given us a different side of the coin that we probably didn't even realize was even there the whole time. But it's been there. These things been going on.
Man, this is crazy. Let's try another sit with this real quick. Let's see. Okay, okay. Um, why do you think a responsible conversation about ICE should actually sound like this? And that's for the people who are watching too, you guys. Why do y'all think this conversation is needed? From our generation, from all generations, from our skin tone to all of it. Why is a conversation like this needed? Y'all go ahead, tell us right now in the chat, in the comments, and all of that stuff. Tell us right now. Why do y'all think something like this is needed? Why do y'all think we should even talk about this on this platform? Let's on our platform. Why should we even talk about this? How y'all feeling? Chat, people.
Tap
Auntie
in.
Reed, how you feeling? Why should we be talking about this, baby? We missed you. You are our number one supporter. Let me put it in the let me put it down now.
Y'all tap in, tap in. We still trying to get Antonio in. He said it's loading. The app is loading for him. So I think he might be running. He calling me. He know I'm live. I'm gonna answer. What's up, man?
While we waiting on
You
them,
shouldn't
while we
have to
waiting on them,
you shouldn't have to download the app. You should be able just to
while we waiting on them. Again, keep in mind, guys, that the question right now at hand for each and everybody: why is a conversation like this needed? The problem is misinformation and disinformation. Wow. And that was actually one of the topics that we have for tonight is about the misinformation and disinformation of realistically everything that's going on. You know, if we got our notes here, one of the main things has been the fact that with all that is going on, it's hard not to recognize the fact that some of the stuff that's out here is a lie.
Yeah, for sure a lie. Bold face lie.
Like a lot of this is because of misinformation versus reality. Even when we all were going through this before, when it was just our people who were getting killed and innocently being abused and harmed and all of these things, like it was a lot of misinformation. So it led to the fear. It was a lot of misinformation. So it led to the things that people were experiencing and ultimately just being reactionary about. Auntie Reed, that's good. We need this
And see,
conversation because people know what to expect and look out for each other, and the news keep lying. The news keep
keep
lying.
lying. And it's not even almost it's not even all the time that it's necessarily lying. It's sometimes the fact that they just warding down. They just warding it down. They not even giving it the way it should be given because they're looking out or trying to protect or trying to, you know, let's soften the blow. No, we need to know what's really going on in the full totality of it, so that way we know how to respond. Because at the end of the day, it's not fair to have the information at your leisure and not give it to the people. The people of the United States needs to know how to respond to this. We need to know what to look for, like what's the safety precautions, like what's going on. Tell me what's
We see
going on.
in real time
How
now they are
what we
lying
doing?
to us. It's the misinformation is fueling a lot of stuff, man. I think, and a lot of it also is primarily attributed to the AI generation. Between a lot of fake videos being put out, a lot of fake shit being put out. But between the fake videos that are being put out and the safeguards that are being set forth when it comes down to the information at hand, because they don't want us to know all of the bad stuff that's going on. They don't want us to know how bad all of this stuff is. So oh my God, there it is right there. See, she preaching for us. They censoring it.
Yep.
A lot of this stuff is being censored. I be wanting to see the dead body on the floor.
What?
I be wanting to see the blood gushing out somebody's head. I be wanting to see that.
I want to
Don't
see it.
censor it for me. All you got to say to me is viewer discretion is advised. That's all you got to say for me.
All you gotta let me know is graphic content is approaching next or
All
something. Just
right.
let me know, and
It's
I'll
not
prepare
needed. Our
myself.
immigration system was far from perfect, but it was nowhere near warranting deploying federal troops to U.S. cities. Hello, somebody. But again, it takes for us to say these things because if the conversation isn't had, a lot of people feel like the conversation isn't needed.
You know, there's a saying that I'm sure a white person came up with, but there's a saying that I'm pretty sure we've all heard, and it's if you want to hide anything from a black person, put it in a
Put
book.
it in a book.
I don't even think that saying is relevant anymore in our time because of social media. Because now you can put it in a book and somebody gonna read that book and they gonna talk about it.
And
They
put it
gonna
out
make a
there to
reaction
everybody else.
video about it, and it's gonna get
Nigga,
out
can
there
you believe that
regardless.
they said this?
Wait, nigga, where you got that from? A book?
You was reading a book? A book.
Hey, somebody gonna read the book. So
Hold on. I'm gonna put that on a little. I'm gonna put this on a few seconds longer. Read this one real quick.
Trump administration, okay, uses distraction to make sure you focus on the things they want you to, and don't pay attention to the things they want to sneak through the back door.
Paul, do you want the link? Paul, Are you available right now? Do you got all you need is enough light? I can email you right now the link because you touching
That was
every
good.
you touching every basis of everything that we are saying. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be real with y'all because this is our platform, and we believe in honesty on our platform. I was considering voting for Trump the second time around. There, I said it. God damn it, I told everybody. I considered it. Not because of the person, but at the time because of the policies. Say that again. It wasn't because of the person that he was. It was because I felt like at the time the policies he was presenting was better than the policies of Kamala Harris slash Joe Biden.
I think a lot of times
If
what
anything gets clipped, that's gonna get clipped, and they gonna tell us to put that out because they feel like, oh my god, a black person said something about Trump that was so good. That's
yeah,
gonna be the one.
I feel like a lot of times we sometime as a black community
Might give you a one.
get mistaken with the fact of, okay, you black, so you supposed to think like this party. You should be in this party's category. When a lot of times I think we should be more focused on policies than party, right? I think a lot of times we need to be more focused on, okay, what is this person standing on that at my core, in my upbringing, in my belief, I stand for, I believe, right? And a lot of times, what you're going to find, especially if you were raised in a Christian household, ain't got to necessarily be black, it can be a white Christian household, whatever Christian household, right? When you were raised in a Christian household for real, a lot of the times when you look at what policies and what laws and things are being pushed by certain parties, Democrat or Republican, you're going to find a lot of the times you're going to fall more in line with the Republican Party. But we've been almost made to believe that the Republican Party is a party that's against black people or isn't for black people. But if you look historically, again, going back to me and Drip as a podcast, as brothers, as homeboys, this we love history, right? When you look at the history of Democrat presidents, Republican presidents, what was done, again, this is for my black people, whatever race,
They say Obama
what
ain't
was
do shit for black people.
okay. So when you look at what Republican parties are most known for and have been most talked about, what you find out is, oh, wait a minute. Should I should I be a Republican? So I'm not shocked because the first time around when Trump ran, I voted for him. Saw what he did and said to myself, okay, probably not going to vote for him the second time because now I'm in fear of what could come from what he said he's going to do his next time he get a chance, right? The first time, wholeheartedly, I'd say I voted for Trump, right? And you know, say what you want in the comments. We'll take it. I don't think it's nothing that we haven't read that we really can't take.
Yeah, I've
But
already been called a what they call them.
a coon,
Yeah, I've been called that a few
all that.
times.
So
Been called that a few
that don't
times.
bother me none, right? So when you take our perspective and watch this. Ooh, that's good. Watch this, right? When you, I did it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When you take our perspective,
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Watch this. Oh man, that's that
when you
church.
take our perspective from it, okay, this is a black man that said he voted for Trump the first time. This is a black man that said he wanted to vote for Trump the second time. But now here they are saying these things about Trump. That's because once you get in a place of like, all right, what's really going on? What is he really laying out? What is he really saying? Oh, okay, yeah, nah, but I can't stand with that. I can't, nah, man, that's not because this is my your political party is normally associated with your upbringing, your belief system, how you were raised, things that you've been exposed to, all of that. That's normally what sways a person's political party.
I think what swayed me, and because this is the
Take your
episode
one
today.
shot. Take your one shot.
Okay, I'm
Talk your
sorry.
talk.
Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. I think what persuaded me in my quote unquote political journey, political walk, political well that's there. Political anything is my first instance of politics was Barack Obama being elected as president. Put us both. One shot, never mind. Barack Obama being elected as president was one of my first instances of politics. Um,
Yes.
there he is. There he is. One of my first instances of politics. All right, I'm going back one. You good? Because of which, you good. You good. I'm going back one. You good. I can remember my mother the night of the 2008 election waking me up out of my sleep, crying tears because we had elected our first black president. Coming back to, like, I
That was a moment, man.
it's not
That was
funny.
his.
It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at what I said, guys. I'm laughing at his reaction. Just the blank stare it's got me just did.
I was ready. I was looking at the camera. I was ready.
That
I
nigga
was
said,
doing my. I was ready. He said.
I ain't
He
gonna
said,
lie, bro.
"Mom."
This is why we get thousands of views, bro. Because people see these clips on TikTok and they be like, "This is what they do on this show."
I don't know.
What is it? Ooh, that's that look.
That's that liquor. That's that drugs and boredom.
But no, for real. Like, my one of my first like real like encounters with again politics was my mother waking me up the election night of 2008 and screaming, yelling, crying, saying, "Oh my God, we finally did it. We finally did it. We finally have elected a black president." I stayed home from school on inauguration day. I That was like a national black holiday. Inauguration day of Barack Obama the first time around. That was
Man,
a black
we put some on the
holiday, bro.
grill, man. We made black eyed peas and baked beans,
That was
man.
like that was a
we
black holiday,
we
bro.
rented a pavilion out there at Barnett Park, man.
Obama getting sworn in today. We gonna do it all.
I had Sterling Stevenson on the mic.
Welcome, everybody. We got the new and first African American president,
Got it.
Barack.
We
Ooh,
turned up,
that's
man.
that
When
look.
Obama got in office, man, the whole country was on 10,
Bro, the
man.
whole country was on one, bro. And I think we, unfortunately, we as a people, we let our guard down after that.
Yeah, we got comfortable.
We let our guard down after that. We got a little way, not a little. We got way too comfortable after that one, bro.
We thought that was gonna be normal. We was like, oh, we got a black president.
Oh, we done finally
Early.
got one. We'll let a couple more in after that. Not realize that was a one in a million. What do you call it? No, this nigga laughing already. Not realizing that was a goddamn 1,000-year weather event.
Bitch, that's like snow in Florida. You not gonna see that in your life. The last motherfuckers, I think we done seen the people that done
We done
seen
seen
snow in
snow
Florida.
more times in Florida than we've seen a black president. That's fucking crazy.
So that's probably what you should think about when you think about seeing a black president.
That is nuts, bruh. For real. That's crazy. We've seen more snow in North Florida than black presidents. And they tell us all the time, it don't snow in Florida.
Hey, well, we apparently gonna have one run the next election. Stephen A. said he gonna put his bid in. He gonna run. Stephen A. Smith. He at first
The
he was talking
sports
about it.
nigga.
At first he was talking about it as a joke, but now he's saying that he's really strongly considering it really could have a shot.
The sports nigga.
Stephen A. Smith.
So I guess Antonio's cap.
Cap as hell. I guess we need to set up a better time with him. I don't know.
I really wanted to hear from a
rejection
black
too
Trump
well.
supporter tonight, for real, because y'all niggas down right now.
Trump supporters as a whole down, but especially the nigga Trump supporters.
Y'all are down right now. Ooh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Hold on.
Y'all down, baby.
Go street in the way, shimmy, 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 da. There we go. That's better. Dang, man.
When he said he was in his truck trying to get connected.
Oh, I didn't know he was in a car.
For real.
All right, the sports nigga, bro. Like Stephen A. Smith, president.
Because
well,
y'all.
I'm gonna give context because we're context kind of show. Trump was the bankrupt nigga, so I mean,
yeah. I mean, Trump has definitely lowered the standard of what you have to be or what your resume has to look like to run for president, to even hell be president at this point. Like the standard is no longer, oh, you got to have this type of resume, you got to have this type of history. At this point, if you meet the age and you got the money,
I was about
fuck
to say,
it.
nigga, when I turn 35, I'm gonna run for president. Fuck it.
You meet the age, you got the money, fuck it. You ain't even got to have no city commissioner or none of that on your resume, man.
You got to be the age and born in the U.S. You ain't even got to have the money. You just need to be the age and born in the U.S.
You need to have a little money, though, man. You go out there and try to run broke, you ain't going to get too far. You might get
you know, what they call it? Grassroots.
Shit. you better have some fucking support. If you ain't got no, okay, how about this? If you ain't got no money, you better have supporters. You got to have some type of, because some got to bring in revenue to support your campaign. So you either got to already have the money, or you got to have the supporters.
We got 3 years. How old will I be in 3 years? No,
Trump.
I got to wait for the next election to run. I'm trying to think about it. I'm 28 now. Trump still got 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I'll be 31.
Can't run.
One more cycle. That's 4. 35.
You can run.
Next
it's time to run. It's time to run.
All right, y'all. Give me about 2 or 3 elections, y'all. Give me about 2 or 3 elections. I'm putting my name on the ballot. Fuck it.
Yeah,
if Steve, I swear to God on everything I love. If Stephen A. puts his freaking name on the ballot,
he is
for the next presidential election.
He is.
The moment I turn 35, I'm running for president.
Stephen A. Smith is going to do it.
I'm running for president. And you know what's going to be sad, man? They're going to go back to the previous 53 episodes of this podcast. They're going to see all the things that we've said on here, man. And I'm going to be honest with you, man.
You're not winning that.
They're going to make so many commercials. They're going to make so many commercials about the things that we've said.
with them voices, and you gonna have the voices in the background.
And this is who's running for president. Look at what he said about the people. Check out this video.
And then at the end of the video, I'm blank blank, and I approve this message.
I'm telling you, bro.
But yeah, man, if Stephen A. running, bro, I'm gonna run. 30, 35, bro. I'm gonna. So what? Let's do the years. So we got 3 years from now.
This bitch said, let's
Put
do
us-
the years.
That put us at. This is two. Oh shoot, ladies and gentlemen, we have a black Trump supporter in the room.
Yo,
Tonio, what's up, baby? How
We
you
got
doing,
a
man?
black Trump supporter in the room.
Listen, real
man.
quick before we start. Plug your merch. Plug everything real quick, cause I see you with everything going. Plug yourself.
He still ain't
plug
sent us no
yourself.
pack. We still ain't got our pack. But go ahead, plug yourself.
Still ain't got no pack.
man, it's a little slow on my end. I had to pull up to a Zaxby's, man, so I could get the internet and stuff up. But my name is Tony, man. What's going on with Unchained Expressions? How y'all feeling today, man? What's good, brothers?
Man, we feeling great, man. We
feeling good, man. We
honestly
feeling
are
good.
Very glad that you were here for this conversation, because, of course, you've seen all that's going on around the world right now, and not just the world, but the country, and with your boy. So we got some questions, man. How do you? First question I have for you: how are you feeling about the the immigration crackdowns, all of that stuff? What's your stance on it?
You were breaking up, so can you ask that again?
My fault. What's your stance on all the immigration crackdowns and all of that stuff that's going on?
Um, Honestly, we would have needed if the last administration didn't let in over millions of people into our country illegally through our borders. As simple as that. And what is happening now is no different from what happened up under the Obama administration or any other administration previous. The question that I have is, why is it such a big deal now?
And I think
Because
that's, and I'm glad. Go
if
ahead.
we no, go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm glad you brought that point up in the Obama administration, because a lot of people kind of highlight that Obama technically deported more people under his administration than what Trump has done currently. But I think the real problem lies in the how, right? Like ICE is literally going into cities across our country and just have completely like derangled families. Like, and it's on such a public kind of forefront to where when Obama did it, it's like it was happening and it happened, but we weren't seeing the effect of it worldwide, and we weren't getting the repercussions of, I mean, literally, man, you got kids that are being left at schools and daycares because whoever was supposed to pick them up got picked up by ICE. So that's why it's such a problem this time, is because of all of what's surrounding it.
Oh, I'm glad that you said that you didn't see it. But that's the question you should have asked, is why didn't you see it? Because what's the agenda of you seeing it now, but you didn't see it up under that previous administration? Because Obama would tell you, and there's clips of Obama telling you, hey, I'm in the commander in chief. I'm here to do a specific job. And it's gonna be some families being broken up. But we gotta do what we gotta do because these people broke the law.
Is it
Here's my question. Why are
is it
we such in as black people? are advocating for those who came into this country illegally when we have our own people that if you was to get pulled over with you, your wife, your daughter, your kids, and you got a pound of weed in the car and you get pulled over, what's gonna happen to you?
I I
You're gonna
think
go to
it
jail.
I think it's a
So
more
why are we sitting here going so hard?
I think it's a more broader now it's become a more broader conversation to have versus what it was before. Um I said earlier on during this conversation, I think us as black people, it's hard for us to really sometimes it's hard for us to sympathize in this situation because we've been seeing this so long and you literally just alluded to it with what you said in the point of if you're in the car with your wife and kids and you got a pound, what are they going to do to you? You know? And because of that, it's become a thing to where, as we said earlier on, that it's beyond just the whole why are black people so concerned? Because the whole world is concerned now. You know? Like literally the whole world is concerned now. I think we lost Tony a little bit. We
Yeah.
lost
Oh
Tony.
yeah.
We
Okay.
lost Tony, y'all.
I mean, I think I think just kind of going off a little bit of some of the stuff that he
Hey,
talked about
text him, tell him to actually connect to the Zaxby's Wi-Fi. I don't think
because he
he
can't be connected to Wi-Fi, right? That's kind of what I was thinking too.
can. Connect to Zaxby's Wi-Fi.
Because I don't think he was Drip. I'm glad you noticed that as well. I think
This is what Trump is doing to your Wi-Fi.
you worried about Trump. You need to get Trump to fix your Wi-Fi.
You need to fix your connection.
See, can the Trump administration do that for you? I don't know why I did that voice. I didn't mean to make that. That voice should not have came out.
Oh man.
Hey, that was an interesting perspective that he brought to it. I mean, leave it to a Trump supporter
Bro,
to
I can't wait
be
till he
asked a
gets the good
question.
connect. I can't wait till we can schedule him with the actual good connection so he can be on here and actually give full perspective on everything he's saying.
Yeah,
I don't want
leave it
to
to a Trump
obviously,
supporter though.
yeah, obviously we're not going to leave it right there, leave it as that because there's a lot to be said in the context of all of this, in the context of Trump supporters, in the context of what we're doing as a people, our nation, our country, all of these things. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the DK podcast. We done rocked out now tonight. What we push 140. Listen, this has been DK Podcast. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, yo. As always, right now, before y'all go, share this, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe now, right now. Subscribe. As we always say, man, over 95% of podcasts don't last after episode 3, and we are 53 in now. So I ain't gonna say we're doing something right, but we ain't doing nothing wrong. So again, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe, y'all like, y'all share. Uh, we appreciate y'all, man. For real, for real. As always, man. Anything you got for tonight, man? We ain't putting nothing in the pause jar, man.
Thank y'all so much for tapping in with the
When
DK
people were doing,
podcast. Um, we appreciate the love, the support, the kind gestures. We wouldn't be anything without the love from you all. My brother said it all so well and so eloquently. Um, Shout out to FAMU University. This is where I learned how to talk like this. Up there on the hills, the seven hills, the high hills. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I really do appreciate y'all.
I don't think anybody has ever asked me the question, Chris, how do you do it? Every episode, how do you do? How do you deal? How do you go through what you go through with this man? Episode, every episode is something with this man. But for the DK podcast. For Chris, Dre, DK podcast, we appreciate y'all for tuning in as we land this plane. Wait, what they say in church? As we leave this place, but never his presence. How?
Hey.
All right, let's stop. Before we, before,
May he rest rule.
and abide with each and every one of us now, henceforth, and forevermore, and God.
And God.
Real quick, before we go, because I just learned this. I just learned this information yesterday. Brian Carr, nigga.
Bruh. Brian Karn is going to federal prison. He is facing charges allegedly of tax invasion, and he's looking at some time in the feds, man. Anybody that don't know who Brian Karn is, he is a world renowned preacher out of Jacksonville, Florida.
I didn't even know the nigga was out of Jacks till I heard it yesterday, man.
Yeah, man, and he's better known as the preacher that used to do all his videos at the end of the service with the long nails and the dog and all of that. That's Brian Karn. He did that stretch of videos through like 21, 22, and everybody was talking about the preacher with the long nails. That's Brian Karn.
Brian.
If you want theatrics, going back to our last episode, if you haven't watched that episode, make sure you watch it after this one. Going back to theatrics, you want a nigga that's gonna put on, that nigga gonna give you a show. He gonna give you some theatrics when it comes to his preaching style and kind of how he sways the audience. He gonna show out.
Cause that's all I know about him, boy. That's why I like him, boy. That nigga can close. Ooh, he can close. Woo! But for the DK podcast, that's Dre. I'm Chris. I'm landing this plane. See you soon. Nah, for real. See y'all Friday, man. Friday at 8. Friday 8? Friday 8:30. Either Friday 8 or Friday 8:30. We will see y'all Friday. The DK podcast. Baby, we thank y'all.